Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. In this video, I will show you how to use Spinner in Android. To get latest videos and tutorials like this, please subscribe to TechSparks. Without any further delay, let's jump in and get started. A spinner is nothing but a drop-down in Android. In this video, I will show you how to implement a spinner or a drop-down and how to get the selected item on a button press, on submit button press, and how to implement on item or on item selected change in the drop-down. I have already created an Android project in which I have a main activity and a layout XML file. Let's first start with designing the layout file. I'll add a label initially, which is a text view. My width will be match parent, height will be wrap content, and my text view will constraints will be top to top of parent. Text will be select an option. And I'll give a little bit of margin, which is like 16 dp. I'll increase the text size so that it will be visible to you. I'll make it 32 sp, and then I'll add the spinner now. Width again will be match parent, height will be wrap content, and the constraint will be how I'll add ID to my text view. ID will be label. That looks good. And I'll add ID to my spinner also, which is spinner. The constraint will be top to bottom of my ID, which is label. Now that I have added a spinner also, now I'll add a button. Match, it will be match parent, height will be wrap content, and ID will be submit. My constraint will be top to bottom of my spinner. I'll add text to it. Text of my button is submit. I'll add margins to my spinner and button also. I have added them. Now let's go to our activity file and start declaring our variables. My first variable will be spinner, then button. I will get those variables over here. Button equals to find view by id r dot id dot submit. Then spinner find view by id r dot id dot spinner. Now I have to add an adapter, create an adapter and add that adapter to my spinner. So I'll create an array adapter with the parameter as character sequence. Adapter equals to array adapter dot create from resource. I have to provide a context. After passing the context, I have to provide two more parameters. One is the list of elements which I wanted to show in the drop down list, and the other is the layout from which the each item background or style should be present. The first one I will provide as the list of items, which is r.array.list. I have to create it. I'll come back and create this. The next one is layout, r.layout.support simple drop-down item, which is a inbuilt layout. I'm using it as of now. Now I have to create this resource r.array.list. This is a XML file which will have a list of items which will be created in your values folder inside resources folder. Yeah, you can see like the name of the string array is list, which I have given it over here, which is list. Now let me just start creating list of items. Inside inner item will be item, and the value I'm giving it as male for the first one, and then the next is female. The third one is do not want to disclose. Yes, now that we have created our list of items, I have to assign this adapter to my spinner dot set adapter, which is the adapter that I have just created. Let's first test this one, how it is working. Is it working? Now let us see the output. Here you can see the 3 items that we have added in our arrays.xml file is visible over here. Now let us do a couple of things more. One is on button click, getting the item that is selected, and on check change listener. First we will implement on button click. On button dot set on click listener, new view.onClicklistener, which will implement a method on click. Let us toast the selected text, get application context, comma, spinner dot get selected item dot string, which will convert the item into string. Length will be long, and dot show, which will show it. Let me just quickly run it, and I will show you the output. The app is installed in my emulator, getting installed. Yeah, has got installed. Now I'll select female and click on submit. You can see female has been come. Similarly for male or do not disclose also, it will show whatever has been selected. Now as I said, I will implement on check change listener, on item change listener also. Spinner dot set on item click listener also you can use, or on selected item listener. New, which will implement on item selected. You can just copy paste the toast message that we have given here and paste it there, and then let us see, run and see the result. App is getting built. Yes, getting ready to install. The app got installed. Now see, initially only it showed the message male at the start. When I select female, automatically the toast message came from this particular set out item click listener. You can see the third item also. So that's all for this video. To get more latest tutorials and videos like this, get subscribed to TechSparks. Bye bye.